So in this video, we're going to talk about the absolute number one most underrated question that you can ask your team, your boss, or just anybody in life. It is so underrated. Welcome to the channel, Leadership with Mike. On this channel, I help new managers become more confident leaders, and I do that with no nonsense sense, if that makes any sense. And before we get into it, make sure you download the free PDF of 14 things that all new managers must know. I promise you read it today, tomorrow you go to work more confident. Promise. Get your coffee and let's get into this underrated question that you need to ask. Now, before I tell you what the question is, I need you to understand that when you ask this question, it needs to be coming from a genuine place, a place where you really are asking it because you mean it. The question is, how can I help? I know, it is a simple question, but sometimes it can be used in a salesy type of way where somebody, they've been told, they've read the books, and you need to be of service. And if you want to get the sale, if you want to get the collaboration, if you want to work with this person, you need to offer value and ask them how you can help. That's not how we're phrasing this. That's not how we're using it. You need to be able to go to your team and see what they're working on, know what they're working on. Ask them, how can I help? As leaders, it's our job to be of service to our team. So it's not a salesy type of thing. We're genuinely needing to ask our team, how can I help you on this? What is it that you need in order to do your job better, this job better, to get better results? This is something that when you ask it enough, people will start to trust that you actually mean it. This means that you can't be talking to them in passing and be like, oh, is there anything you need help with? You can't be texting on your phone and saying, yeah, no, is there anything I can help you with? It's not genuine. You need to lean on your EQ, which I know you know this, but I'm going to tell you, it's your emotional intelligence. You need to be tuned into how your team members operate so that you can see that if they're stressed, if there's an assignment, a project that's really starting to add pressure to them and maybe sink the ship, you need to be able to know when to come in and genuinely ask how you can help. When you start doing this with people that they're not used to you coming to them, or you're new and you're trying to establish that you are there to help, you may have to offer to help, of course, but then they're going to say, no, I'm good. I've got it all under control. You then need to pick up on the cues and see, is there stuff based on what they're working on that you can bring to them as help? As you start to do this, they'll say, wow, Mike's really serious. He really wants to help. And the next time you go and you genuinely ask, how can I help? They may have something for you, or at least they'll be able to explain why they're okay. It's about opening up the communication, the lines of communication. It's about building trust and you being able to show your team that you trust that they are able to do the job, but that they can trust you to help them. It blows my mind how many people cannot rely on their manager for help, that they can't rely on their manager to pitch in, to roll up their sleeves and get their hands dirty and help out. But this also goes and will help build your career if you're able to say it to your boss. How can I help? Because here's the thing, your boss is just another person. They've got their own stuff going on. They've got their own problems. And if you can come in and, again, genuinely ask how you can help and be of service and just jump in and help in any way that you see that you can, this provides tremendous value. It helps label you as somebody who is trustworthy, somebody who is clutch, somebody who is going to jump in, not be afraid to overextend or downgrade your management status to help the common folk. Don't know why, but today these fingers are really going in. But you are showing that you are the team player. It doesn't matter the job. If you're in a restaurant, you roll up your sleeves and you wash the dishes. If you're in construction, you roll up your sleeves and you start digging the ditch. You help out where you can help. So now we've understood this genuinely. So now you understand this most underused, underrated question you can ask your team. You need to now go and watch this video of 9 things that managers must know in order to succeed. And that's what we're about. We're about succeeding. So get your coffee, and I'll see you there.